State championship Saturday in the Buckeye State while the postseason is just beginning north of the border. Hello and welcome to Sports Nightly. My name is Ben Rogopolsky. A pair of local teams as well as a score of local athletes competing for their respective sports top honor today in Central Ohio. And we'll start on the baseball diamond with Anthony Wayne. Up next, Olentangy Liberty for the state title. Bottom of the first, Liberty loads the bases. Corey Mayer at the plate. Gapper into right, center clears the bases. 3 runs scored on the RBI double. Same inning, Generals respond. Man on third, Narker grounds to short. Andrew Murphy scores. Anthony Wayne down 2. But Liberty's bats bringing freedom all game long. Justin Nelson, liner into left center, brings home 2 more Patriot runs with the RBI triple. Liberty takes the title in this one, 8-1, the final. Zach Herrig has more from Huntington Park.
Well, it was certainly a historic season for the Anthony Wayne baseball team, despite today's loss here in the state championship in Columbus. We all know how prolific the Generals offense has been throughout the season, yet today only 3 hits in the loss. Either way, the players are taking a lot out of this experience.
It's hard to enjoy such a great experience when you don't come out on top, but we're still happy we came here. Even though we didn't get the end goal, but it was a great experience and something I'll never forget.
You know, they got some big hits with guys on base. I mean, they were tough outs 1 through 9. That's a very good offensive team there and a good all-around team.
Tough to swallow. It's been the last one for us, and getting down 3-0, we knew it was going to be a battle, and we fought hard. We just couldn't get a timely hit. Couldn't get a couple hits in a row. Couldn't get them back a little bit, and so they just beat us.
We're confident with our bats usually, and today just wasn't our day. We thought we hit a couple balls hard, and it just went right at them.
This senior class has been through a lot together. The 6 seniors that the Generals lose obviously took a lot out of this experience as well.
It means amazing for us seniors, and this whole team will always be remembered as one of the best in Anthony Wayne history, and it's certainly unforgettable.
It's tough. 5 of us have been playing since our sophomore year and playing on the regional team. So we're battle tested. We've been here before, and I love those guys, and I'd do anything for them.
Well, in terms of wins and losses, school record, get to the state tournament, and leadership, more importantly, leadership, effort, and relationships and memories that they will always take with them.
So the historic season does come to an end here today in Columbus, but the Generals' overall record does finish at 27-5, and as of today, they will return 16 of 22 players next season. Reporting from Columbus, Zach Herrig, BCSN.
Ottawa Hills lacrosse, just 1 loss this season, looking for their first state title, facing a powerful Columbus DeSales team. First quarter, Joe Vassell on the attack through 3 defenders, gets the Green Bears on the board first. St. Francis will quickly answer. Tommy Clayton, boom, ties the game at 1. Although, more from Ottawa Hills. Boesel passes inside to Peter Boyce. Quick goal, Ottawa Hills retakes the lead. Green Bears setting the tone early on. Nick Durfee puts Ottawa Hills up 3-2 in the first, but after that, it's all DeSales. Stallions fire off 6 straight goals, taking an 8-4 lead at half. As the Green Bears were outscored 11-2 after the first quarter, they fall 13-5. And as Danny Rogers reports, the future is bright for the state runner-ups.
Making it to the state championship game in any sport at any level is a major accomplishment, especially when you're one of the smallest schools in the state of Ohio. But that's exactly what the Ottawa Hills boys lacrosse program did. With only 40 total games under their belt, the Green Bears put up a great fight against a St. Francis DeSales program that has 166 wins in their program. A frustrating 13-5 loss for Ottawa Hills, but a new legacy for its lacrosse program.
It was a little frustrating for sure. It's tough to see those seniors go out this way, but they battled hard the whole game, being down the whole second half. There was never give up, and I had to hand it to them and the seniors and the captains, my junior captains too, and pushing each other to hang in there. And we battled. We got a little close there. We just couldn't capitalize when we had the ball.
Well, I think this definitely set the tone for the next few classes. 20 wins. It's way more than any other team has had in Ottawa Hills lacrosse history. This is still a win in our books, but even though we didn't get the win in the state championship, this is still an amazing event for the Ottawa Hills boys lacrosse.
Huge culture changer here at Ottawa Hills. We want to put Northwest Ohio on the map. It's great to represent Northwest Ohio again down here. I know the team on Bancroft has been down here, so it was good to represent Northwest Ohio, who seems to get a little lost in that lacrosse world around here.
We have a lot of returning juniors, almost our whole offense. We got 5 on the offense, and then our face-off guy is big, and we got our goalie, so we just got a lot of good juniors, and we're looking to be strong next year. We didn't give up through playing all these big schools and all these hard teams. Just a great season, great group of guys, and just so proud of them, and just a great season.
Staying in Columbus, final day of the state track meet at Jesse Owens Stadium. Starting with the ladies, Central Catholic's Anna Kovacs in the 1600 takes 5th at the time of 5 minutes, 7.4 seconds. 400-meter dash, Rochford's Caitlin Clark takes 4th place with 57.72 seconds. In the 100-meter hurdles, Springfield's Victoria Abenow takes 2nd place, also took 7th in the 300-meter hurdles. As for the guys, Northview's Dorian Hook of the 2nd with an impressive day. He took 6th in the 100-meter and 3rd in the 200 dash. Whitmer's Nate Casino in the boys 800 gets passed right at the end, takes 2nd. Whitmer as a team finishes 6th in the state for Division I, an impressive day for our athletes from Toledo.
I came in with a time of 12.7 and I PR'd with 12.3, and everyone was just telling me, just make all state, just get 8th place if you want to, and I actually made 4th place, and I was really surprised because there were girls that were way faster than me, but I pushed through and I was really surprised with myself.
Oh, I was so tired. I was trying to give everything I had, and I was just dying towards the end, but coming down, I seen how close I was. I was trying to fight for 4, but then that last hurdle, I was just dead. I was trying not to fall over it.
It's really amazing. Last year I was here and I got 8th as a sophomore, and I just really wanted to step up on the podium. I wanted to get higher, and I did.
It's just fun because, everyone's like so competitive. Everyone's jumping like basically the same height. It's all just whoever has the best day is going to come out on top. And it's just, it's always fun coming down and seeing the guys that, so well and jumping with all your buddies. And
it's really good. Our program's really good. I love all my teammates, and all my coaches push me to my best and encourage me so much, and I just love it all. And I was so happy to wear this uniform for 4 years, and now that I'm leaving, I'll always remember the school.
Bedford opening district played today in Monroe, facing Gibraltar Carlson. Scoreless in the 6th, with men on 1st and 2nd for Seamus McCaig. He singles to right field. Zach Cox draws the throw, but it gets into the stands, and Cox comes in for the first run of the game. Later in the inning, Bradley South finds a hole in the infield that will get Bryce Krimmel across the plate. McCaig slides in to beat the throw, but he missed the bag at 3rd and is called out to end the inning. Still, Bedford leads 2-0. Kyle Hennessy was electric on the mound for Bedford. He tosses a complete game 3-hit performance, racking up 7 strikeouts along the way. Mules advance to district finals with a 2-1 win. Now in the district title game, Mules facing Woodhaven. 2nd inning, Bradley South hits it down the first baseline. Bobby Slusher comes in, and the game is tied at 1 apiece. But the next inning was not so kind to Bedford. Woodhaven puts 4 more on the board, including 2 on this play here. And the Mules were suddenly down 5-1. Down but not out, South singles to center. The Mules get a little help from the misplay in the outfield. Slusher scores again, making it 5-2. Next inning, Slusher pops it up. The left fielder tries to make a diving catch, but can't come up with it, and Bedford is within 2. In the 5th now, the Mules will take all the help they can get. And they get a little right here. Slusher's bloop fly finds the grass, and it's a 1-run game. However, that's as close as they could get, and Woodhaven's offense wasn't quite ready to shut down. Mules fall 8-4 in the district final.
You know what, with a break or two, anything could have happened. I thought we did a great job. These seniors, they had to wait their turn because they were behind some seniors, and they stepped up this whole season and did, we talked about 1 pitch at a time and putting the ball in play and making plays. And you know what, with a break or two, might have been able to get it done, but that was a great team we played today, and I'm just proud of our kids and how we played and performed you know, they did it the right way with class, and I'm proud of that.
Brad Woznicki and Tom Cole have more.
Well, coming into today, the Bedford Kicking Mules were looking for their third straight district title. This was a team that had lost a lot of talent from last year, several Division I players, but the way this team battled, starting from the district semifinal, was a big part of today.
Well, you know, it's the way they play baseball, and it's the way they're taught. And Coach Treichel, we've mentioned that all throughout both broadcasts today. They play fundamental baseball. They pitch well. They have enthusiasm. They play the game of baseball the way it should be played, Brad.
They continue to battle back in this district final. They fell behind early on a solo home run from Colin Chakowski. It was a 5-1 game at one point. Bedford was able to come back, get within one. Just a little too much offense today from a Woodhaven team that just won their first district title.
Well, Woodhaven had a couple of guys. I mean, it was like murderer's row. I mean, you're talking, these guys have size in baseball. They look like football guys playing baseball. 6'3", 6'4", 6'3". They could swing the lumber. You know, Bedford has nothing to feel bad about. They scrapped. They hung tough. They played the game the right way. They represented their community so well. It's always an honor, Brad, to have them on BCSN.
Woodhaven moving on now to the regional tournament. Bedford's season will come to an end with a record of 21-12. That's the story from here in Monroe as we send it back to the studio.
More Michigan High School district action. Whiteford baseball opening postseason against league rival Summerfield. No score in the fourth. Bulldogs Brock Olmsted base hit into right field. Kirknair scores. Whiteford down 1. Move to the fifth now. 2-0 Bulldogs man on third. Brandon Tyler lays down the suicide squeeze. Mark Keller scores. Summerfield adds 3 more in the sixth to get a little revenge on Whiteford. 6-0 in the final.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to eat it for the next year. It's gonna be tough here because he likes to rub it in a little bit. He's pretty competitive, and so yeah. I mean, I guess I don't have to go through the feeling bad and knocking him out, but so I guess I'll support him the rest of the way. But yeah, I'm gonna have to hear it for the next year at least.
Hens, winners of 4 of their last 5 in Lehigh Valley tonight. Jared Salza, up in the first, and he hits an absolute bomb. That's his first of the year, and it gives the Hens a 7-run lead. Toledo chases the Iron Pigs starter after 1/3 of an inning. In the ninth, Dawel Lugo up in a 1-run gang. He doubles down the third baseline. Salty beats the relay to score all the way from first. The Hens run since the first Hens run since the 7-run rally in the first. Toledo wins 8-7, their 4th straight victory. What a season for the Hens so far. Tigers 3-0 since the Rally Goose appeared, facing more birds from Canada in the Blue Jays. Bottom of the first, Jamer Candelario, deep drive down left field, solo home run, his 9th of the year. Detroit up. On to the 5th, the Tigers down 1, but a man on for Nicholas Castellanos. Singles into right, Dixon Machado ties the game at 4. We're in 8th. Bases are loaded for John Hicks. Reaches out and singles it into center. Victor Reyes and Ronnie Rodriguez score. Tigers go on to win 7-4. And remember, you can check us out every night at 10:30. My name is Ben Wogopolsky, and this is Sports Nightly.